It's a clash of Japanese titans in Los Angeles. In this corner, coming in at 26 years old and signing at $325 million this offseason, it's Yoshinobu Yamamoto. In the other corner, a 31-year-old who signed for a tenth of that, but has taken the National League by storm, Shota Imanaga. And yours truly was there for every single pitch. Let me show you what I saw. So back in April, I released a pretty bold video stating that I thought the Cubs had dodged a bullet by signing the cost-effective Imanaga rather than dropping over $300 million for the hyped-up Yamamoto. Now, I admit when I released that video, it was pretty early. It was after both their first starts. Yamamoto got destroyed in his debut while Shota had 6 shutout innings against the Rockies. I did get a lot of crap in the comments, but so far in 2024, Shota has been by far the better pitcher just based on availability alone. Not to mention, coming into this game, he was 12-3 with a 2.99 ERA and the Cubs' only all-star. So I think I'll stick by my prediction. Now, we arrived 2 hours before game time, and the Japanese media and fans were already overtaking the stadium. Even Scott Boras was in attendance, and no, he's neither one of the Japanese pitcher's agents. There were Yamamoto jerseys, there were Ohtani jerseys, everywhere you look. A few Imanaga jerseys, and surprisingly, I couldn't find a single Seiya Suzuki jersey, but by the end of the night, everyone was probably rushing to buy Pete Crow Armstrong jerseys. You'll see why in just a little bit. The other exciting thing about this game is that it was the precursor to the 2025 opener in Japan, and at this pace, you would imagine Dave Roberts and Craig Counsell will probably try to coordinate a rematch between Yamamoto and Imanaga in that opener. But probably the most exciting part is that I'm a Cubs fan, my wife is a Dodgers fan, and I really just wanted to see us add insult to injury. The Cubs behind Kyle Hendricks spanked the Dodgers the night before, 10-4. And of course, my daughter is obviously a Cubs fan, just like me, so we both were excited to see the Dodgers get another L. And before we get to the game action, I have an extremely exciting announcement. I'm throwing my first ever Setup Man sweepstakes. It's free, and we're giving away 5 prizes to 5 lucky winners. The top prize gets to bring a guest to go to the final Saturday game of the year against the Reds with me and my family. You will also get a Cubs memorabilia package and a very exciting private experience from Obvious Shirts before the game. And the 2nd to 5th place winners will get an Obvious Shirts gift card. It's easy to enter. First, just make sure you're subscribed to this channel. And second, click on the link in the description of the video to register. Registration ends on September 17th, and we will announce the winner on the 18th. Now, I gotta admit, before this game, I thought the Dodgers had kind of forced Yamamoto back a little bit too soon. It felt to me like it was more of a publicity stunt rather than a smart move by LA, which I was fine with, but right out of the gates, it was obvious that Yamamoto was more than ready. He struck out Ian Happ on 4 pitches. Look at how much Happ missed the curveball on strike 3. That's Javi Baez territory right there. Then a disgusting splitter to Dansby Swanson, strike 3. And then Seiya Suzuki, who played in Japan against Yamamoto, 98 dotted on the corner. That's strike 3 as well. What a way to start this one. Bottom of the first, Shota, just as dominant, but in a different way, only took him 4 pitches to retire Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman. Just as impressive, maybe even better. And hey, I'm not a Dodgers fan, but thank you, Miguel Rojas. He threw this ball to us after the 2nd inning was done. That's my daughter's 2nd ball to go on her mantle. Cubs did get a run off of Yamamoto in the 2nd, but the Dodgers cleanup hitter Tommy Edman really bought into his new role. He did his best Mike Piazza impression and hit 2 home runs on 2 pitches. Now, watching in person, I could not wrap my mind around how Tommy Edman, of all people, touched up Shota for 2 bombs, especially since it was his 2 only home runs on the year so far. But then I looked at the pitch locations, and those are meatballs. I think even if Nick Madrigal was batting, that would have been at least 1 home run. Back to Yamamoto, coming back from an injury, he was on a pitch limit. He only went 4 innings on 59 pitches, a blessing to the Cubs as the Dodgers phenom struck out 8 in those 4 innings. Max Muncy added a solo shot to make it 3-1. Luckily, I was in the bathroom for that one, but I swear, you leave your 18-month-old alone with a Dodgers fan for 2 minutes, suddenly she's learned the wave. So dumb, but good thing I wasn't gone for longer. Could have been worse, like she might have been in the middle of a beach ball mob or cheering because the scoreboard told her to. Anyway, hats off to Shota. He went 7 innings and allowed just 3 runs to keep the Cubs within striking distance, and he also can thank PCA for keeping this one close. 2 just ridiculous plays in center. I caught this one on film and was tracking Bellinger the whole time, thinking there was no way anyone else would catch this ball. PCA comes out of nowhere from the left side of your screen. And then on this play, almost disastrous, but even though there was miscommunication, Pete still looks like a wizard with the glove. And believe it or not, you still haven't seen his best catch of this game. Cubs come all the way back in the 8th inning thanks to just horrible defense by the Dodgers. Seiya Suzuki smashes a base hit to center, and on the throw to third, Edmonds' throw gets away. Dansby Swanson comes home on the air to tie the game. Cubs have been great at fake rallies all year long, so I really didn't get my hopes up, but I guess that's what the Dodgers get for playing an infielder in center field. Then former Dodger Michael Busch hits this weak little ground ball to Kike Hernandez. He gets greedy, tries to swipe tag as he gets the ball, but completely boots it. Ball gets away from everyone. Cubs take the lead. And I can say it was really kind of lonely cheering all by myself. There was not a single Cubs fan around me. Chicago gets 2 more runs to make it 6-3, and the Dodgers are down to their final out in the 9th inning, but you knew this game wasn't going to end easily. There had to be drama. Porter Hodge walks a man with 2 outs, and suddenly he can't breathe? From my seat, looked like he was about to pass out. From the TV view, about the same. I even thought maybe he was going to pull a Hunter Green out there.
21-game hit streak.
It was either heart palpitations or a panic attack. Either way, the LA faithful responded with their typical A-class, baseball-appropriate, well-timed boos. Wow. Just wow. But Hodge stays in the game, and you have to be pulling for him, right? And remember that one guy, Pete Crow Armstrong? Yeah. It's time to get your PCA jersey and just give the guy the gold glove now. Rob's Max Muncy, I couldn't believe my eyes as I caught this one on camera. Pulls back a home run, would have made it 6-5. Instead, it ends the game. And my wife, well, I might have been told to sleep on the couch that night. My wife said that if the Cubs won this game and the Dodgers lost, she would become a... I'll fill in the gap for a Cubs fan. This game lived up to every bit of the hype. Let me know who you think won this heavyweight battle. Yes, the Cubs won, but did Shota outduel Yamamoto, or was it the other way around? And if you're a Cubs fan, make sure to sign up for my sweepstakes, and hopefully we can enjoy a game at Wrigley together. We're singing Go Cubs Go. Go Cubs Go. Hey PCA, what do you say? He's gonna catch every ball every day.